What's up, YouTube? Jackal kick, Act 17. Um, so I know I said I was gonna do a live stream earlier, but I got I lost motivation, so I didn't go live. And then what ended up happening is I just got so bored that I'm like, there's a few hours left in the day. There's literally nothing else to do. Might as well do a live stream. So I'm probably gonna be live until like 7, 8. 'Cause I like to go to sleep early. But I had nothing else to do, so I thought, fuck it, let me just do a live stream. Act 17. Um, yeah, it's Sunday. There just ain't much to do, to be honest with you. So, yeah, let me get my chair. But yeah, this will be hopefully another good stream. Oh yeah, what's this in my camera? What's going on there? I don't know what that was about. But anyways, hey Jackal, what's going on, bro? What's up, remote tripod 562? Welcome to the stream. Bring the chair up. But yeah, I literally had nothing else to do, so I thought, screw it, let's do a live stream. Hell, some fucking cord stuck on my chair. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, I was trying some games to see if I could get into something, but really couldn't get into anything at all. Okay, audio is coming through clear, so we're good on that. But yeah, we'll see if anybody comes in here. I'll make a post letting people know that we are live. Um, yeah, I mean, make a post and let people know. But yeah, let's wait for some people to get in here. Yeah. Check my social media stuff. Okay. It seems like the most popular videos on YouTube moment are about why life sucks. That seems to be like the most popular videos. But yeah, wait for some people to get in here. It's currently 5 p.m. Um, we're going to be live. Hey, Jackal, what's up, Zach Attack 1001? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see some people getting in here. So I don't know how long this live will be, but basically I'll be live until 7 or something like that. Because yeah, I like to go to sleep early as much as possible. But ain't really been much to today's been very boring, to be honest. Today has just been very dull, boring. I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those days. It's just very boring, in my opinion. Weather's not the best out. It's like rainy outside. So the weather could also be affecting. So what's up, Spectrum Pulse? Welcome to stream. I agree. Very boring day. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely is a boring day. The weather could have a lot to do with that. Um, the weather making it feel just very, you know. I ate some leftover tacos from this free food place. Pretty good. Um, yeah. I'm gonna get this water over here, so I'm gonna be clearing my throat. What's going on? What's up, Zach D Productions? Welcome to the stream. Opinion on hot dogs. I love them. They're really good. Favorite hot dog place is built. I don't want to say it just in case it doxes my place. I just caught myself. But I like hot dogs. Let's see. I'm checking real quick. All right, I was just making sure that wasn't a troll account. I'm gonna make you a moderator, Zach D, because I know some people in the past have pretending to be you. So I was just making sure. But yeah, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. It's good to have as many moderators as possible, especially for some troublemakers that show up. One new movie that does look interesting is I think it's called Don't Blink or Blink Twice with Channing Tatum. That looks interesting. He's like on a beach resort and it looks like he pretty much sets people up. That's what it looks like it's about. You should look more into Scott Adkins movies. Yeah, I should. Speaking of him, I can't remember what I think it's called. I think I talked about this movie before, Home Invasion, where Scott Adkins plays a bad guy. Him, his girlfriend, and his buddy, they break into a house, and then this mom hides off from her, and Jason Patrick from the Lost Boys is in it, and he plays the guy that like helps her out, that owns a security company. Scott Adkins did good in that film as a villain. But yeah, I haven't seen a lot of his movies. Another action star I need to see more of is Mark Dacascos because I really liked Only the Strong. I really enjoyed that film. I need to see more of his movies too. Sky Atkins was also the bad guy in Triple Threat. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've heard Rambo After Life mention it. That's a really good movie. I should check it out one day. Dolph Lundgren uh does have some good movies. Trying well, besides I guess Rocky Four, what would I say is the best thing I've seen with Dolph Lundgren? Hmm, trying to think. Oh, Big Trouble or no, Showdown in Little Tokyo. That's a good film. Uh, Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee do a really good job in that film. They had really good chemistry. That was a pretty good Dolph film, and Brandon Lee movie as well. I know he wanted to be Batman. They should have let him be Batman. Honestly, I think I don't know. I would have been interested to see how he would have been if they chose him. I definitely would have made his career more successful. It is a good film. There are some well-known martial arts stars in it besides Scott. You have Tony Jaa, Iko Uwais, Tiger Chin, Michael Jai White. Yeah, that's a good cast. I know that one actor, the Iko, I can't say his last name right. He was in that piece of shit film, Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. That movie sucked. It was bad. You had Ronda Rousey in there, not really with that good acting. Iko was also in Expendables 4, which is also pretty crappy. Yeah, people have said that his like foreign films most of the time, or I don't know if it was him or I don't know. It was somebody they said that the foreign films most of the time were better than when they were in Hollywood American films. Expendables 4 was a flop. Yeah, I need to see the Expendables films one day. I tried to watch the first one, but that was when I tried watching it, it was on a day where I had pulled an all-nighter and I just couldn't keep my eyes open. So it was a bad time to put a movie on because it's when you pull an all-nighter, it's hard to watch movies unless you got some energy drinks, you're just falling asleep. It's hard, man. So I need to watch the series one day. I still think they should have made the Expendables uh back in the 90s, 80s, or even the 2000s. Um, I think the 2000s may have been the best time to do it because a lot of action stars that kind of didn't have as many hits would have had a comeback that, time period. Um, I've always wanted to see the Expendables, but with comedians. Like, imagine Chris Farley is one of my favorite comedians, actors. Sucks that he is gone. Yeah, he's really good. It is a shame he's gone. Yo, what's up, Mega Gamer 2004? Open the stream. Like one film by Chris Farley that was really good was I think it's Black Sheep where he's like stuck on the plane bathroom. That it was a good scene. He definitely had a lot going for him. Um, he would have been huge if he was still alive as a comedian actor, even bigger now than he was back then. But I've always wanted to see the first Expendables film is solid. The second one was a good sequel. The third one I think is just okay. Then the fourth one was just trash. Yeah, it's almost like when they put Megan Fox in it, then the film sucked. It's almost like it just for the most part, there's certain actors in Hollywood that if you put in your movie, it's guaranteed to suck. Like, uh, some cases, Megan Fox, besides Jennifer's Body, I did like that film. Um, who else? Mila Jovovich, she was in the Hellboy reboot. Look how that turned out. I mean, I do like her in Fifth Element, the Resident Evil movies, but eh, agreed, Zach. D Productions, Expendables 4 is a flop. Yeah, and the people they added in the fourth one is not people you would really want for it. What up? What's up, Prison Mother? Welcome to the stream. It's like, in my opinion, who I think they should add to Expendables: Liam Neeson, Kurt Russell, Tom Cruise, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Clint Eastwood, Michael Rooker, Jackie Chan, Steven Seagal, um, people like that. I think they should put in the Expendables. Now, Clint Eastwood's really old, so you would have to have him be like somebody who owns guns, that he's selling guns to him, or he's a sniper, or he's like a computer hacker or something. Um, but just for the sake of having Clint Eastwood in there would be really cool. Um, Kurt Russell, Liam Neeson, those are some of the main ones. Liam Neeson would fit well in there. And I think another thing with the Expendables, remember after Life talk about this issue, the problem is like a lot of them don't want to be the villain, too many want to be the hero, you know. So maybe you could have some of the choices I picked as villains. Like I could see Robert De Niro and Al Pacino being good bad guys. Thoughts on Deadpool versus Wolverine? I haven't seen the movie. I probably won't check it out because I'm not really a fan of Deadpool. I liked using them in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, but I tried to check out the first Deadpool movie with Ryan Reynolds. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the humor style, so I don't know if I'd check it out. I mean, I do like Hugh Jackman, and it's cool that Blade came back in it, but I don't think I'll be checking it out because I'm not really super into Deadpool. But it's cool they brought Blade back. Um, yeah, and they brought some other people back from what I saw. See, I'd like to see an Expendables like film, but with all the martial arts stars. Have Jackie Chan be the lead, and he's got guys like Tony Jaa, Donnie Yen, and Scott Adkins fighting alongside him. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. They should do that. Like some kind of like how would you do it? Like a martial arts. Like maybe they are under an umbrella like a martial arts dojo, and like their master who taught them all. Maybe he could be played by a very older martial arts star. He gets killed, and then he gets killed by a group of punks or something that's a part of a bigger corruption, and all the students of him have to go after him or something simple like that. Expendable Ship had uh, Rachel Zegler. Um, what's that name? Kind of sounds familiar. Like what was like a big movie she was in? I might know her. Yeah, there's some actresses I could have in there, like Mila Jovovich. Honestly, I could see Mila Jovovich being the Expendables. She's got that action material. Holly Berry, I could definitely see her in the Expendables. Um, let's see. Uh, um, Kate Beckinsale, she could be in there. I was trolling Zach T. Okay, I would say Jet Li too, but I know he hasn't been in the best of health lately. I don't even know when he's even last been in a movie. Yeah, it'd be a good choice as well. Hi, what's up, Adrian M? Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Honestly, Adrian, it was a very boring day. It was just very dull today. Um, this wasn't really one of the most exciting days. Just watched YouTube, looked for some games to play, but couldn't really find anything. So decided to stream to kill time for the rest of the day. Um, you been to the beach before? It's been a while. Well, no, it's not been a while. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I've been to one. I think sometime last month. Um, I walked around. I mostly just sat on the rocks to get some exercise with the foot in the water. I got bit to hell by mosquitoes though, but yeah, that was technically one I went to, but not like a summer like beach. It was more like I guess a lake area. We got 10 people in the stream. Hell yeah. Make sure to give the stream a like if you haven't already. Smash that like button. But yeah, beaches can be cool. Um, fun fact, I used to fish years ago back in the day. Um, haven't been to a beach in probably 15 years. Yeah. You live in a state where there's lakes? Yeah. Hmm. I'm from Michigan. Haven't been to a beach in almost 20 years. Yeah, sounds like it's been a while. I know as a kid it's more fun because you can make like little whatever those things are they make with like the cups and all that. Michigan is surrounded by lakes. Yep, sure is. What's your favorite childhood cartoon? Easily Courage the Cowardly Dog. Definitely. Scooby Doo's a close second, but Courage the Cowardly Dog. Love is a character, is design. Another reason I really like that show is because the the grandparents in that show, it reminded me of my grandparents because I was around them at their house a lot when I was watching that show, and it was a cool. Um, so yeah, I like that show a lot. Um, I would like to make a film on a beach, actually. That'd be cool. What up, Kadeem the King? Welcome to the live stream. I'm gonna make you a moderator. So let me do that real quick. Make you a moderator. Get my phone. I want to make sure it's not burning. I smell something cooking real quick. Uh, I love Roku. Hi, welcome to the stream. What up, JGK and the fam? Yeah, welcome, Kadeem. Appreciate you being in here. Before Finance at Freddy's, we've got Courage. Yeah, Finance at Freddy's. Can't remember if I've asked thoughts of the TMNT movies. I enjoy them. My favorite one's the original, from either the 80s or 90s, whichever time period. Um, my favorite character is actually not even one of the turtles, it's Casey Jones. I like the first one the most. The sequels I could watch, but my issue with the sequels is number 1, Casey Jones didn't really have much to do in them, but I still found some enjoyment with the other 2. I think what also helped is that, um, the day that I checked out the TMNT films, I had experienced something traumatic, and I needed to watch something that was kinda somewhat more lighthearted, that day. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, share the videos. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, the '90s trilogy is great. Yeah, I seen clips of the remakes, but I don't know if I'd ever check them out because, I've heard they're pretty bad. It didn't even look like Casey Jones was in the reboot at all, you know? And something else that threw me off with the TMNT sequels is that the actress for April O'Neil was changed later on, which bothered me. The Michael Bay TMNT films are kind of meh. Yeah, I hear that. That's what I heard as well. Favorite cartoons during my childhood were Pingu, Smurfs, and SpongeBob. Pretty cool choices. I've never seen Pingu. I've never seen Smurfs, but I've seen SpongeBob. What up, Jonathan Dieter? Welcome to the stream. Did you play TMNT Shredder's Revenge? It's awesome. You can play as Casey Jones. Nope, I don't think I've played that. I'm gonna look the game up and see what system it was on. Oh, it looks like an arcade game. It is on the it's on the PlayStation. Well, I'll have to look into that game. Um, I've heard the TMNT live action remakes are terrible. Yeah, I have heard it too. I feel like TMNT 3 just recycled the plot from Back to the Future 3. I didn't know it did that. Yeah, the third TMNT I didn't mind, but it was kind of weird, I was like, I don't know. I know there was also the one from 2007. I never seen that one. Which music platforms you like, Spotify or Pandora Music, and why? I used to use Spotify a lot, but I stick to YouTube because that's where most of the stuff I listen to is at. 'Cause Spotify doesn't have certain songs. Oh well, yeah, Team T3 was horrible. I've heard the 2007 film was good. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to look at gameplay of this game that he mentioned. I like Team 3 actually, but it's not the best. Yeah, I'm with you. Lennon's Kitchen. Hey, buddy. What's up, Lennon's Kitchen? Welcome to the stream. Um, what is your top 10 Dennis songs? Um, I did put a video up about it. Off the top of my head, though, I think I'll be able to remember. It is Never Leave Me Alone, um, Losing My Mind, I'm Crazy, We All Have Dreams, Call the Sergeant, Fuck With Me, um, Emma, Alien, Broken, and what was the 10th one? I don't know. Yep, I think I got it right. I stopped using Spotify because I stick with Pandora Music. Yeah. I never use Pandora Music much. Um, I usually just stuck with YouTube Music because you can go in there and listen to the songs, and apparently they're doing an R-rated TMNT movie. That'll be cool. Hopefully that turns out to be pretty good. They should do a crossover with TMNT and somebody else. Trying to think of who else. Who could they cross over with TMNT? I guess Power Rangers. That would work. I've never seen any Power Rangers, but I know that was a huge thing for a lot of people too. But that's something else they could do. They could have Power Rangers meets TMNT. I thought TMNT and Power Rangers too. Yeah. Surprised they didn't do that crossover yet. That's pretty good that they're doing a R-rated TMNT film. Um, Zachy Productions, what's your favorite Linkin Park song, if I don't mind asking? I like iHeartRadio, especially because you can listen to stations around the world in other states. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that with iHeartRadio. Breaking the Habit is probably my favorite Linkin Park song. That's cool. Thanks. Remember when Terrence J. Rotolo reached out to you? He was an amazing Frank West. I miss him. Yeah, I remember that. That was that was one of my top YouTube moments. You see, I think the reason he wasn't chosen for the new Dead Rising is because Capcom is using non-Unity voice actors over Unity ones because it's cheaper. And I think Terrence Rotolo is in Unity. I think that's what it is. Because I've heard voice actors talk about that. I think that's why Ada's voice was different in 4 remake than 2 remake. Uh, Canadian voice actors, yeah. Breaking the Habit is a great song. I'm gonna play the new Dead Rising, but first I got to get a next gen console, and then I'm gonna wait for the physical edition to come out or the Dead Rising Deluxe remaster. For me, it's probably paper cut. I like Pandora music because you can start a station from a song, and can you tune your station? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, there's like all kinds of I didn't even know there was a new Dead Rising game coming. Yeah, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. It's like a basically a new take on Dead Rising 1. It's weird that that's happening because I just didn't think Dead Rising would ever come back. Mm. And now that I think about it, they haven't really been doing a good job marketing that game, especially if you didn't know about it. Um, like when I think about it, the marketing for that game hasn't really been the best, has it? Like I'm clicking on like videos and stuff. I don't see ads for it. Like I don't know if that's I don't know, like it just kind of seems like the promotion for that game is not I don't know. Without Rotolo, but it still looks legit. It won't be fantastic though. Um yeah, I'm sort of interested in the new Gears of War game. Yeah, I hope the new Gears of War game's good because Gears of War 4 and 5 just had a very boring cast of characters. And I'm glad with the E-Day they're going back to the classic characters, that make Gears of War appealing rather than just ones that are boring, basically. Crawling is probably my favorite Linkin Park song. Gears 4 I thought was okay, but I kind of gave up after that. Never played 5. Yeah, the campaign just really wasn't that interesting. As you fight robots for a huge part of it. Marcus's son JD is very boring. Kate's very boring. Dell's very boring. Funny enough, though, in the 5th game, they actually made JD more interesting. But then what ended up happening after that is he was only in the game for 1 act, and then you play as Kate for the rest. It's like, well, really? Gears of War 1 and 3 are the best ones. I agree. Top notch. Matter of fact, for those that are Gears of War fans, I'm gonna recommend a game real quick. Right back. I gotta be careful when I sit down in this chair because 2 times total I've fell over on my ass in this fucking chair not being careful. So, for people that are Gears of War fans, I recommend this game. This came out in 2012. It plays skip the ads. So this game and version plays just like Gears of War. It's basically a Gears of War clone, but the difference is you play as cops and it's got gravity-based gameplay in it. So it was still cool though. Good Gears of War clone, which I guess I'll set over here. which that's a game you can't get digitally. Further shows why physical still has some reason to still be around. I still wish there was a way to download videos that were deleted off of YouTube. We got 10 people in here. Dope. Make sure to give the live stream a like. Helps out a lot. Appreciate it. Did you see Deadpool Wolverine yet? No, I haven't seen it. I'm not really into Deadpool. I didn't really, I couldn't really get into the first Deadpool because I didn't like his humor style, so I probably won't be checking that out. Um, what's the worst song you have listened to? Worst song. Um, well, one of them is definitely Problems by Unicorns Kill My Girlfriend. That song is just terrible. Um, oh, Hobson NF Diss by whoever that guy's name is. He made like a music video under a bridge with a homeless guy. It's awful. He disses Hobson and NF on a Soldier Boy Crank That Beat. It's so bad. Um, something like that would be worst, I suppose. Mm. I know for a while they wanted to do a Gears of War movie. I know Batista wanted to be Marcus, which he'd be a good Marcus. Batista's a capable actor. R-rated classic Wolverine was absolutely phenomenal, though. Best portrayal Wolverine ever. I loved it. Yeah, I heard that's good to hear. It was a good Wolverine. Hugh Jackman was always a really good actor. I always wish he would have gotten Van Helsing as a series. That always made me mad because I grew up on Van Helsing. Love that film, and it never became a series, even though Hugh Jackman was perfect and they could have made sequels to it, but unfortunately, it just didn't do that well. And then, because I don't really care for the Van Helsing show because it's a completely different cast. It's not Hugh Jackman. It's like really, it's just, but it's good to hear he was able to be like Wolverine and rated R, and wear the suit and all that. That's good. People say they hate Mondays, but I think Sundays are worse. I think they're more boring and well, I guess if you work like a 9 to 5, then I guess Sundays are not worse than Monday. But I don't know, I find Sundays just more boring than Mondays a lot of times. I don't know. A lot more dull sometimes than Monday. What up, Metro Gamer Night? Welcome to the stream. I watched a video talking about Robert F. Kennedy, and the title was "The Greatest President We've Never Had." And do you think the world would be a better place than this president of the '70s? Absolutely. I voted for him. I hope he wins. I know the odds are against him, but out of the candidates, I think he'd do the best job, in my opinion. Um, I don't think I've seen that video though. And plus, he's like one of the only presidents I've seen that's actually in shape, and it's about fitness. When's the last time you could say that about a president? Remember the Dead Rising movie? That would what a horrible piece of shit that was. Yeah, Dead Rising Watchtower, Dead Rising Endgame. Um, like I would say Dead Rising Endgame was worse than the first one. And it's like Dead Rising Endgame, Chuck Green shows up. The guy don't even look like Chuck. He shows up for like 5 seconds with a machine gun. Billy Zane is in that movie, the guy from Titanic. He's in Dead Rising. Like, what the hell is he doing in a Dead Rising movie? So yeah, Billy Zane's in the second one. It just felt like lame, generic zombie films. They really weren't that good. Um, and then you had the Allstate insurance guy. It's like I can't take him seriously as a villain. All I can think of when I see him is Allstate. Do you somewhat miss the Twin Towers as a landmark since you were born in the late 90s and experienced 2000s? Um, I suppose, but I didn't get to see him a lot around that time period because I was very, very young when all that went down. It's hard to remember things when you're younger, so I didn't get to really see all the horrifics of that and, see the, you know, Twin Towers before all that. And then there's another Dead Rising movie called Zombrex Dead Son or something where, I think KG made it. I haven't seen that one. I've only seen uh, the Crackle the Crackle ones with Jesse Metcalf, who really is a shitty actor, to be honest. He has a horrible track record. Most of the movies I've seen with him suck. I don't think I've seen one good movie with Jesse Metcalf. Well, maybe The Tortured was all right with Bill Moseley, but other than that, most of his movies are garbage. He was in an awful film with Bruce Willis called Hard Kill. I was talking about the Japanese one that came out first. Oh, okay. I wonder what's worse, that one or the Crackle one with Jesse Metcalf or Endgame. I wonder what's the worst one. But yeah, I haven't seen that one. I will say, I will say, Dead Rising Watchtower does have a really good scene that I always remember. There's a scene in Watchtower that's the best part of the film where Chase, the main character, he's stuck in an alleyway. There's a zombie cop that he has to deal with, and then there's a zombie clown slowly coming down the hallway with an axe that he's dragging on the ground. That whole scene was great. It was actually scary because the zombie clown was getting close to him, like he was going to get eaten by him, and it was very tense. That's the best scene in the whole movie. Other than that, um, what are your thoughts and opinions on the school system nowadays with tardies and suspension and more? Um, I mean, I don't really know what to. Well, I've seen certain things with the school system make it suck, but I haven't been in schools in years, so I don't know what it's like in there, but I've heard bad things about it. And there's all kinds of political stuff now involved in schools. Remember Vine? Yeah, I never did Vine, or I don't know if I ever used it, but I did get Dennis had a Vine compilation, or Dennis had Vines that I was able to get before Vine went down, which is good because that's some rare shit. Did you enjoy 2014, and do you think it was better than 2013? Um, let's see. Did 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 Evil Within come? Hold on, let me fact check. Did Evil Within come out that year? Let me see. Um, I'm gonna choose 2014 because The Evil Within came out that year, and that's an awesome game. 2013 was an awful year for gaming, to be honest. You like comedy movies? Yeah, there's a lot I like. Like I like Envy with Jack Black and Ben Stiller. That's very underrated. Christopher Walken's awesome in it as the H man, the J man. I also like the Cable Guy, not Larry the Cable Guy, Jim Carrey's Cable Guy. Um, Observe and Report. That's one of my favorites. You know, fucking Seth Rogen beating up cops, fighting Ray Liotta. Great film. Um, Danny McBride having to arrest his punk ass kid selling drugs. That movie was crazy. Definitely better than Paul Blart Mall Cop. But yeah, there's a lot of comedy films I like. Do you like Harry Mack? Yeah, Harry Mack's cool. My mom actually showed me him because she was shown him by somebody else. He's pretty impressive with what he can do, coming up with the rhymes he does with the words people give him. He even rapped that to Ice Cube, so he's pretty cool and pretty talented at what he does. Um, do you like Deadpool? You like the MCU? I somewhat like the MCU. I'm not really into Deadpool. What's up, Slow Mo Joe from the stream? I'm not really into Deadpool, to be honest. I'm more of a Deathstroke guy. Um, his humor just isn't for me, but I do like a lot of the MCU. Like I like Edward Norton's Hulk. I like My favorite MCU film is Captain America: Civil War, because I was just glued the entire way through. That was the most entertaining film. I really enjoyed that one. Um, and then, Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2 is decent. I just think that they kind of underused Mickey Rourke's Whiplash character. Iron Man 3 sucked. Um, let's see. I like Michael Keaton as Vulture, but Tom Holland Spider-Man. I didn't like Black Panther. I thought he was better in Civil War in his own movie. Um, yeah, I like some of it. Speaking of superheroes, I like the Aquaman films actually. Like Aquaman films with Jason Momoa, those surprised me. Those were actually really good. I enjoyed both of those films. They were very entertaining to watch. Some of the better DC films. You think 2007 and 2011 was the peak of modern gaming, and gaming hasn't been the same since then? No, I don't think it was the peak of modern gaming because after that you had Prototype 2 came out in 2012, and I like that way more than Prototype 1. You had GTA 5 in 2013, you had Evil Within in 2014, you had Revelations 2 in 2015, which is one of the best Resident Evil games. So I wouldn't say that was a peak. Um, JFK Jr. would be a great president. The only problem is the fact that he has anti-vaccine stance. He says controversial stuff. Yeah. Opinion on spicy food. I do like it. I like hot Cheetos. I like uh sometimes chili ramen noodles can be good. And I like some other spicy food I like. Um, I know one spicy food I don't care much for anymore. It's General Tso's chicken. It's just too much. But yeah, make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already on the stream. But other spicy food. I'm trying to think of other spicy food. Where's some other spicy food I like? I don't know, but all I can really think of is hot Cheetos and uh, stuff like that. Do you think if the Twin Towers were standing in the aftermath of 9/11 and were entirely destroyed, the culture of the 2000s would have remained relatively similar to our timeline? Um, yeah, it would have been way different. You wouldn't have had probably a lot of war with the Middle East. There probably wouldn't be as much racism with the Middle East either. Um, so it definitely would have been a lot better. Maybe there would have been some differences though, because I know a lot of movies and like fashion has changed. Or I remember TG Venom mentioned like some type of fashion sense that was in the early 2000s got changed because of what happens. What's your thoughts on weed? Not really. Don't really like weed. I've tried it a total of like two times, maybe three. It left me paranoid, and it felt like it was uh detrimental to my recovery from my addiction. Like I felt more lack of control. I'm more into alcohol. I like alcohol. My favorite alcohol is Jack Daniel's Down on Punch. Love that shit. It's so good. I haven't drank in a long time though, but I would say I'm more of an alcohol guy. Um, I also hate the way weed smells. Opinion on RTV, the YouTuber. That's funny you mentioned him because I was actually watching his review of the new was it Falling in Reverse album Brian Delivers talked about. Um, I don't know, like I kind of skimmed through the video. I didn't see the whole thing, but it kind of felt like he was talking more about the controversy around Ronnie Radke rather than the album itself. And it's like, what the hell is this? We review the music, we don't review the person. Come on, people. I don't get that shit. I no longer drink. I have an alcohol problem, but I'll smoke. I gotta stop smoking too soon. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. That's understandable. I get that. Um, I mean, TG Venom is right, but 2011 was somewhat already shifting rapidly away from the late 90s leading up to 9/11. You had Tekken 4, Final Fantasy, PS2, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. It's always nice when you yawn and it opens your ears up. Great. Do you ever do food reviews or not? I have done food reviews in the past, but I don't do them that much anymore because, I don't know. I mean, I still do them, but you know, not as much as I used to. I'm not gonna lie, after Infinity War, the MCU went downhill. They're trying too hard at the multiverse phase. Yeah, a lot of people felt like that it went downhill after Infinity War. Um, and that's when it went bad. I heard Madam Web was terrible. You ever tried Del Taco? Nah, I don't. Wait, I think I've had like the brand that you make at home, but if there's a food chain called that, I don't think I've had them. Deadpool Wolverine was amazing, bro. Those are my two characters that will always hold a place in my heart. Seeing them together was the best movie so far, I think, in the MCU. Yeah, it's good they got them together. Especially with the actors that people feel like fit them the best. Opinion on Pringles barbecue. Um, I never tried it, but I don't think I would like it that much. I'm not really big on barbecue chips. You know, I'll eat them, but that's not really my go-to for chips. I prefer like regular Pringles and cheddar cheese Pringles. Um, the only barbecue I like is maybe like the the boneless wings you make in the oven, but I still even dip it in ranch. Have you tried Culver's? Nah, I don't think I've heard of them or have them. You like sour cream and onion chips? Yeah, I like those. My least favorite kind of chips though would be like the blue bag, like the blue kind of sun chips are fucking nasty. I like cheddar cheese sun chips. I like the green sun chips, but the blue bag of sun chips really suck. And then I hate salt and vinegar chips. It's nasty. Takis, the kind I had, they were just kind of, yeah. When I was a kid, Wolverine was my favorite superhero, and I kind of passed him around, so he holds that part in my heart. And Deadpool's just a deeply like person to me. I understand that. Um, and you had a lot of hip hop bangers like D12 World, T.I. Urban Legends, and the College Dropout. Yeah, you did. You definitely did. Salt and vinegar chips sucks. Yes, they do. Some other chips I don't care for. Uh, Pretzel pickle chips are nasty. I like pickles, but not mixed with pretzels. That's just a no. Um, let's see. I don't care for uh, I don't know. Amazing movies that never got a sequel. Alita: Battle Angel and Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Ever seen either one? No, I've never seen any of them. Uh, when did you start to listen to hip hop? I would say probably when I was born, because I had it played around me, like 2000s or 1999. Um, Bro, I think what's crazy is that D12 has a new album that came out earlier this year. Nobody noticed. What's the name of the album? Let me know what the name of the album is. I heard something about that. I'll look it up one second. That's a mixtape, not an album. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen those films, Jonathan Dieter. Another sequel that's really good that should get a sequel is um League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Um, do you think society is degenerated nowadays and that people lack good morals of 2024? Um, I don't know if I can say that because even going all the way back to the because if you go back to the 90s and below, you had Jim Crow era. In the 70s, you had serial killers. So I feel like everything has its good and bad if we go by history. I'm going to GameStop. Um, let's see. Name your top five favorite memes, Jackal. I don't really like memes, to be honest. I did a rant about them. You're right, Extended Play, not an album, but I didn't know until like 2 months later, but it was already, I think, not the best. Yeah, I seen something in my post about how Eminem's gonna be on the next D12 album, but I don't know if that's even gonna be a song because they said Eminem was gonna be on the Devil's Night mixtape, but he was literally only on the intro. I'm going to GameStop while I stream, going to buy RE4 Remake. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man. I didn't know you stream, man. It's called the Underground EP. Yeah, that was like a compilation of their old stuff. What are your thoughts and opinions on Obi Trice? He's an all right rapper. Um, what up, J? What's up, JGK? What's up, Cameron? The Gamer 2007. Welcome to the stream. What's up, man? What's up, Enlightened Josh? Welcome to the stream. What is your favorite console you ever have? Xbox 360 because that was my first time experiencing online gaming. I was introduced to Dead Rising, Gears of War, Fallout, Left 4 Dead, all those games on the same console. Phenomenal system. Xbox 360, yeah, man. Same here. It was such a good system, 100%. Yeah. I'll make you a moderator as well, man. Jonathan Dietz here. What's cool about uh Jonathan Dietz here is me and him go way back, like way back. Me and him, um, I actually knew him on Xbox, all the way back on Xbox. I forgot how we met on Xbox. Maybe it was Dead Rising, but I knew him for a long time on Xbox. We used to know this one guy who was cool until he became a douche Forbidden Gambit. I remember him. Me and him used to be cool with him, but then he became like a douchebag, you know. I don't know what happened to that guy. He just got weird. One versus 100 Netflix party. Yeah. The only song I know about Obi Trice is It Has Been Said with Biggie and Eminem. Yeah, that's a song he did. I mean, I like Love Me and I like Drips. I've always liked Drips. Do you like Obi Trice's music or do you think he's one of the best underground artists of the 2000s? He's all right, but I wouldn't say he's one of the best underground artists of the 2000s. I didn't actively like listen to him like that, to be honest. I think social media and mobile phones could have saved our new generation, but too many people use it for greed and power and attention and stuff. Yeah. And it's like technology's evolved, but as far as us, what's up, brother? What's up, Gino Morgan TV? Welcome to the stream. Uh, Jackal Gold Kid, you still talk to KRD 1999. I haven't seen KRD 1999 in years. I haven't talked to him in a very long time. I think he transitioned from YouTube to Instagram. The last time I talked to him was on Instagram. Me and him got on like a some kind of call because there was like a miscommunication between me and him real quick. Me and him were supposed to do a collab of the Meek Mill rant. Like if you watch my Meek Mill rant, you notice that it's kind of edited at the beginning because I said his name because we were supposed to do a collab, and around that time, I was hitting him up and I wasn't hearing anything back, and I kind of made a scenario up in my head, and I felt a certain way about it. There was really no beef because I had talked to him years later, and he said he was kind of going through things, and I think he was like trying to reevaluate things in his life, and that's why the collab didn't happen. And he said he just went up to his own stuff and trying to improve himself. But yeah, last I heard from him, he's doing good, but I think he's more on the Instagram than YouTube. Um, I definitely miss seeing him on YouTube though. Um, which is the worst, hurricane or tornado, and why? Um, Probably tornado, because hurricane, right? Doesn't. Well, I'm thinking of a tsunami. I'm thinking of a tsunami. Will you check out my Xbox 60 titles I played? Thoughts, plus opinions with the live stream later. Yeah, I can check it out. KRD 1999 was also friends with Lucy Garcia. Yeah, I remember that like community we had. It was like a amazing community we had. It was great. But yeah, 10 people in the stream, great. Make sure to smash the like button and give the stream a like if you haven't already. Helps out a lot. I'm gonna look up. I miss those days. Yeah, so do I, man. Me too. Maybe I would say tornado would be worse than a hurricane. I'm a little bit more familiar with tornadoes, to be honest. Uh, but yeah, those were the good days, good old days. Have you ever heard the song "Angel" by Akon? I haven't heard that one. Rate Michigan. Um, I think it's a good state. A lot of good music came from it. But the area I'm at, I'm not really a huge fan of. I'd rather be in the countryside, to be honest with you. You still talk to Pina 15? It's been a minute, but yeah, he goes by Philip Davis now. Um, I know he's like been on self-improvement stuff, and he is he has a YouTube channel. The PS3 and Xbox 360 era was the most competitive and challenging era for gaming as a whole since the NES and Genesis. Yep, definitely. That's true. Um, you've been to Detroit? Nope, never been to Detroit. Akon could outshine Chris Brown. Absolutely, he's better than Chris Brown. He's got better songs than him. The only song I like by Chris Brown is "Why Stop Now" with Busta Rhymes and "Get Like Me" with David Banner and Young Jock. Which I gotta say, I hate that song by Young Jock. "Meet Me in the Mall." That song is fucking annoying. I've always hated that song. I just hate the way he sounds on it. I hate the beat. That song is just fucking annoying. Like, fuck your mall. I'm not gonna meet you in the fucking mall, and I don't care if it's going down. I hate that song. I honestly hate that song. I can't stand it. Um, Chris Brown is over it. Yeah, he definitely is. Akon is dope, absolutely. Chris Brown older music is better. Yeah, definitely. Smack That is a great song by Akon. Yep, sure is. I know 5 and 6 gen was great, but to me, 7 gen beats it by far. But the PS2, GameCube, Xbox was good though. Yeah, those are good generations, but doesn't touch 7 gen. Opinion on Miguel Jackal. I don't think I've heard I think the only song I've heard from Miguel is that song he did with J. Cole, right? Didn't he do a song with Big Sean called Ashley or something? I don't know. Got ahead if not, I'll see you later. All right, Prison Meddler. Thanks for coming to the stream. Uh, Chris Brown is okay, but his past actions are not good. Yeah, definitely not. I can name better R&B sing I will say I like Chris Brown's diss to Quavo. That diss was hard, man. He dissed he fucking he destroyed Quavo. Fucked his ass up. Um, I can name better R&B singers than Chris Brown, like Usher, Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men, Neo, and Akon. Yeah, Miguel is good. I could take you like Miguel or Genuine. I only know Pony, but Genuine's a good singer. Miguel is good. And then there was The Dream. I remember him as well. He was on that song with Fabulous, Throw It in the Bag. That's the one I know him from the most. Is Kanye West a lyrical genius? I think he's a better producer than lyricist. I've never been a huge Kanye fan, to be honest. He, like when it comes to hip hop, I'm more of like a Eminem, 50 Cent, G Unit, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube guy than like a Jay-Z, Kanye West, Lil Wayne guy, to be honest with you. You been to Ohio? No, I've not been there. Neo was probably my favorite R&B artist from the 2000s. That's a good choice. My favorite beat Kanye West made though is Dreams for the game. I love that song. Rushing in this 40 ounce. Like, dude, that's the game's best song. I love Dreams. That song is great. I wish the game could have stayed in Aftermath. His career would have been so much better. Usher is good, but a bit overrated. I didn't know he was rated highly. Yeah, Neo was probably the best male singer in the 2000s. Yeah. All right. He likes fish sticks. Yeah, fish sticks are really good. I like fish sticks. Um, yeah, Neo is probably the best male singer in 2000s. Yeah, yeah. Usher is responsible for making Justin Bieber famous. Yeah. Um, with AD King at the helm, the civil rights movement experiences a resurgence of passion and unity. King's charismatic presence and powerful oratory continues to inspire what if scenario. I don't know what any of that means, and I don't know what any of that's about. I'm clueless. What's one food you have to throw up? Um, let's see. What's a food I threw up? I know one time I had McDonald's, and then the same night when this is when I was a kid, I had one of those. It was like a pack of M&Ms, and I threw up. Hey, what's up, Killer Cyber Slayer 99? Welcome to the stream. Um, but trying to see if there's any other food that's made me throw up. Uh, hmm. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that night I had McDonald's and then I had M&Ms when I was a kid. Mm. Like a specific one that was really JGK. Had this weird dream last night where I went to heaven and I met Tupac, Biggie, Easy E, Nipsey Hussle, Mac Miller, Excitation, and Juice WRLD. That's pretty Um, where you got your channel name from? I my first YouTube channel was Boomonic Slash, and then I lost the password to it, so I had to make a new channel. And I was trying to think of something else. And when I was younger, I feel like it was easier to come up with names. And the first one I came up with was Jackal Meal Kick, and I'm like, that's lame. Get rid of meal. And I think I put gold. Maybe the idea of gold came from the gold mask I had back in the day. But for the rest of it, I just came up with it. It just like came to me. Um, Seafood makes me throw up. I can't eat it. Yeah. But yeah, it was like a name I came up with. I think it was to piggy. I think another goal with the name was it was like a three-sentence name, like do that kind of thing, where it was like because my old channel was like that. It was Boom Onyx Slash, and I was kind of following that trend of like three words. I had some other names on YouTube for a minute, like Cursed Python, which I think is a cool name. Um, that was one of them, but I think if Proof was alive, the late 2000s era of rap would be slightly different, and Eminem's struggles and addictions would have been less severe, and we would have seen a slightly different M. Um, uh, Eminem, if Proof was still alive, you see, the weird thing is, if Proof was still alive and that didn't happen, Eminem wouldn't have delved like even further into his addiction because the whole reason he delved further in his addiction is because of Proof's death. So in kind of a weird way, he wouldn't even got sober. So Eminem probably would still be on pills, or maybe it would have took him longer to get out of pills. His music definitely would have turned out a lot different. We would have saw probably two more D12 albums by now. Maybe Proof would have did more of his own stuff by that point. Another thing that would be a big change, I think we would see Eminem work with a lot of artists that he used to have beef with. You probably would have had, even though I don't care for ICP, you would have had an Eminem and ICP collab because Proof squashed beef with them when he was alive. So you probably would have had more of that going on. Um, but the 2000s era rap would be different in terms of like the sound and collaborations and what Eminem was up to. That's what I think about it. If Bugs was alive as well, I think the 2000s underground scene would be different too. Yeah, it would. I heard one guy that was kind of in D12 was an asshole. I can't remember his name, but I seen him say some crazy shit about Eminem's daughter. I know he was in the group at the beginning. They kicked him out. Proof didn't like him. And then years later, D12 let him back in for a minute. Then they kicked him out again. I can't remember what his name is, but I know he was like a douchebag, apparently. Let me look up the members so I can figure out who the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, Fuzz Scooter. Fuzz Scooter. That was the guy that was, um, yeah, that's the guy. I heard he was a big asshole. I seen one of his tweets about Eminem's daughter. He seems like a fucking asshole. I actually like ICP. Oh, that's cool. I think they're funny in interviews, that's for sure. Do you think Eminem would have kept his status as the king of hip hop going into the rest of the late 2000s to early 2010s in this scenario with Bugs and Proof? And we would have had King Mathers instead. Yeah, we probably would have had King Mathers. Um, and well, something else that would have happened that would have been drastic was Eminem during that time, he was gonna diss Drake, he was gonna diss Kanye and Lil Wayne. He even said in the Big Boy interview, "I should make a song just dissing everybody." He probably would have ended up doing that. Which some people said it wouldn't have been good for him, but even drugged up Eminem, I think, could take Kanye and Lil Wayne easily. Um, uh, but yeah, he would have kept the status. Um, he would have definitely did a King Mathers project. He would have also had beef with Kanye West and Lil Wayne if they responded. What up, Benjamin Tymick? Welcome to the stream. ICP your ass. What's your opinion on the band Evanescence? I want to revisit their music, but I remember them being pretty good. Their song, it's either Tourniquet or they had like a few good songs. I need to revisit their stuff though. What's up, Jackal? What's up, Benjamin Tymick? Welcome. You think mumble rap's rise will be slightly delayed in Eminem? In this scenario, would have likely diss Soldier Boy, and more 90s rappers would have been somewhat mainstream. Um, Maybe. Eminem's hiatus probably wouldn't have happened, and he would have dissed Soldier Boy. Um, Now would 90s rappers be more mainstream? Maybe. Maybe they can use AI to create that alternate future of what never was. Evanescence has their most popular songs are "Bring Me to Life" and "My Immortal and More." Yeah, what are those songs? I created a monster. No one wants to see Martian no more. It went shady. Yeah, I remember that lyric. In this scenario, do you think Eminem would release D12 World 2 under Proof and Bugs influence? I don't know if they would have did an album called D12 World 2. Um, I mean, it's possible they did it a sequel, but I just don't see them doing a D12 World 2. D12 was supposed to have a third album. I'm gonna look up what the name was if they have it. Um, Trying to see what the name of it was. I know some of the songs were Zoned Out, Bug Shit, Ugly Bitch with Swizz Beats, Tasty Juice with 3 6 Mafia and Black Milk, Out the Box with Nate Dogg, We Need Change, Proof Tribute, Holding Our Own, pre-recorded Proof verse, and then more on title tracks. Um, Thoughts on Brookhampton? I don't think I'm familiar with them. Yeah, I don't know if I'm familiar. Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for it. It was just like, fudge fudge that runs shit over drum kicks, you old heads running on some old dumb shit. Cannabis clip for you to come get a silly chick never understands, comprehends. Good lyrics, Metro Gamer Night. I like the song Way You Move by Outkast. Yeah, that's a really good song. I like that one too. That account was fake, so that's why I did that. I clicked on the channel. It was fake, fake account. But yeah, I like that song too. It's really good. Another way you can tell that's a fake account is the profile picture is zoomed in. Larry's profile picture is zoomed out. So yeah, they had other hit song. Why did Larry get timed out? That wasn't the real Larry. It was a fake account, somebody pretending to be him. You click on the channel, you'll see. They had other hit songs like Miss Jackson, Hey Ya. Yeah, those are good songs. My lyrics were inspired by Bugs 97. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Did you ever make music, Jackal? Yeah, years ago I did. Like from 2013 to 2017, I made a few songs. I was doing the whole rap thing. I had a few rap names, but I never stuck with it full time because I wasn't passionate and serious about it. It was more of a phase, to be honest. I think the hardest thing with rapping, in my opinion, is flow. Flowing on the beat, that was the hardest. The issue I had is that I didn't have like the best quality and like I just rhymed lyrics that made no sense. So yeah, I had my music rap phase. I wanted to be a rapper at one point. But it ain't nothing I'd ever pursue. You can push me or kick me while I'm waving in silence. That goes beyond people and against me. And it's all just a verdict, and you all get the shame as he gets elected. There is nobody to blame. Cool lyrics inspired by Renegade by Jay-Z. Yeah, I remember that song. What are your thoughts on Renegade by Jay-Z? It's a good song. I think it's overplayed though. There are a lot of underground artists in Michigan and places like Ferndale and Royal Oak. Yeah, the only underground artist I know of in Michigan is King Khan and Fisher. I would say King Khan's the best one I've heard from underground. Hmm. Shit. Definitely getting tired. What up, Dynasty Heroes? Welcome to the stream. Is there any genre of video games you wish you could get into more but can't? I feel like you're suited for JRPGs because how much time you can get out of them. Um, yeah, I would say a game genre would be JRPGs because I do like the music and character designs of the Final Fantasy games, but I would pick that genre. JGK, cool, pink eyed, nah, they're a troublemaker. All the crazy stuff I've seen them do. Yeah, I can't stand pink eyed too. I've started playing Call of Duty Zombies again. It's such a fun game. I wish it had Call of Duty solely around zombies. Yeah, I do love that's cool you've been playing that again. I do love Call of Duty Zombies. It's the best thing they got. They definitely should make a campaign out of it. Inspired by D12's 40 ounce when I was bullied, and I became a Jeff 30 proof 40 ounce. That's the name that was brought. I am a counter place to beef. You gotta rap with me there from ill to my. It's cool. That kid really needs to be disciplined. Yeah, he does. Did you watch Dora the Explorer growing up? I did. Yeah, I watched it. I also watched Go Diego Go or something, the spinoff. That kid is weird. That's why I had to cut ties with him. Yeah, he is weird. I heard he flashed himself on Kadeem streams. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? He needs help. Who flashed himself? Pink Eye did. What are your thoughts and opinions on You Don't Know by Eminem? It's a good song. I also like the remix that Truth did to it with Deuce from Hollywood Undead. That's a good remix. Wait, what? Pink Eye really did that? Yeah, on one of Kadeem the King's streams. He had to delete it because of that. I like the song uh Blame It On by Jamie Foxx and T-Pain. Yeah, that's a good song. There was like a remix to it, I think. I also remember that song I liked a lot called In the Club with Usher. That was a good song. We used to listen to that song all the time back in the day. I know Usher was in movies as well. He was in the faculty. Is Pink Pie gonna cut ties with Kadeem? I'm not sure what's going on with that myself. Is there still bias racism nowadays? Let me know what you mean, like biased racism. I'm not quite sure what biased racism is. Now that the store and the Xbox 360 is gone, you think it's only a matter of time before they shut down the online services as well? Yeah, it definitely is only a matter of time. Thoughts on the song "Cyclone" by Baby Bash feat. T-Pain? I don't think I've heard that song. Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one. Oh, fuck. You smash what shit? I smash your click. People forget to put the Gen Z in the alphabet. Smoking, vaping, choking, hitting on that Jimmy. That the world we live in right now. We got plenty. My lyrics. Yeah, those are good lyrics. Are you planning on becoming like a full-time rapper? I think it was J-Dog or Felicia who told me that Pink Cotton is obsessed with Ryan Delivers. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. Yeah. Shit. I'm already a rapper and go by the name Platinum T. Oh, okay, that's a cool rap name. She moved her body like a cyclone. You want to do it all night long, Baby Bash. Let's don't talk about that pink eyed guy. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Generation Alpha, and are they more sensitive than Gen Z, particularly those born in 2011, 2014? Um, I'm not really sure. If you don't know him, it's fine. Cyclone Baby Bash only hit song. He's one hit wonder. Well, I thought Baby Bash's hit song was uh Sugar Fly or whatever. That's the one I know him from. I never even heard Cyclone. Gen yeah, the only Baby Bash song I know is Say Fly or whatever the song's called. I thought that was his only hit. Gen Alphas are just kids. Yeah. What was your first video, Jackal? Technically, even though I didn't talk in it, is the video Gears of War 3 gameplay in 2012 with X Red Wolf 15, which we had a falling out. First video I did though was Def Jam uh Vendetta Fight for New or Def Jam Vendetta Drake versus Dub C. Song is uh song is pretty annoying, honestly. Yeah. Can you ever see yourself giving up gaming forever? I can't see myself ever not gaming. Even if I want a few months, they gotta bench pick up a game and start playing again. Oh yeah, some people can just give up gaming forever. Yeah, I could never do that. It's gonna be something I always do. because it's something I enjoy, and it's never caused a detriment to my life, and I don't have an addiction to it. Hopefully, Gen Alpha makes a good impact in the world by 2025, 2031. We'll have to see how things go. Gen Zers, on the other hand, are already adults, and most of them are childish. I like the song "My House" by Flo Rida. I ain't heard that one. I think it's going to be funny seeing loads of 70-year-old gamers. Yeah. Hopefully, we eventually can invent immortality. That's what I'm hoping for. Because the moment we invent that, I'm jumping on that train. Out of all the small YouTubers I know, Daniel Rolfe is the worst. Yeah, that guy is pretty lame. What is something that you deeply like about the 2010s, especially about YouTube entertainment, gaming, and the atmosphere of the time and the quality of people during that time? Dead Rising 2 and The Walking Dead came out that year. Good time. Tyga called himself the light-skinned Little Wayne. Yeah, didn't know he did. I can't stand Daniel Ralph. Daniel Ralph is the most racist person ever. He sucks. I'm not as familiar with his like race stuff he was up to. I'm glad that D'Amelios um, fell off. I don't think I know them too much. Remember Cash Me Outside meme? Yeah, I remember that. Terrible song. What if Vine didn't die? Would TikTok's rise be slower and less profound? Probably. I hate TikTok. It's taken away a lot of the viewership from YouTube. I just I never was able to become a committed TikTok person because it's just not who I am. I don't even know what videos I would make on there. You think Trump uh was right to ban TikTok in its entirety? Yeah, I definitely think so. I hope he succeeds in it. Thrift shop, hold on. Thrift shop by Michael Moore's dumbest song I ever heard. Walk in the club, I got a big cock. What the fuck does that do with thrift shops? I forgot he even said that. Exactly. Macklemore is such a corny rapper. I never liked him. He sucks. The only thing I like with Macklemore is the rap battle, the epic rap battle parodies did Eminem versus Macklemore. That's a funny rap battle. There's so many people in there. You got Andy Milonakis dropping a verse, Idea drops a verse, Mac Miller drops a verse, Kid Rock drops a verse, and Tupac just disses them all at the end. Oh, that rap battle's insane. I remember you called his song Thrift Cock. Yeah, that's what it should be called. Macklemore's song with Ray Dalton called Can't Hold Us is partially mediocre and overrated. Yeah, that was a song that was overplayed a lot. And he was very relevant pretty quickly. He fell off very fast. Daniel Ralph said a lot of racist stuff. He called a black person the N-word with the hard R one time, and he also said basketball started in Africa when in reality it was a white man who invented it. Yeah, he sounds like a piece of trash with the N-word thing and getting the history of basketball wrong. I know you haven't watched the ones who live, but I saw someone asked a very good question recently. Why doesn't Rick mention Daryl at all? It's kind of a plot hole. That is odd. That is pretty strange. TikTok rise was the reason why YouTubers sort of shifted the focus from making long-term content to short-term content. Could kind of miss the 2010s era of YouTube before 2019, 2021. Yep. So do I. I do as well. YouTube Shorts existed because of the popularity TikTok has gotten, and YouTube was like, "Oh well, let's make something better and different." So they decided to make YouTube Shorts. Yeah, pretty much. After I can't stand a song, can't hold us either. Yeah, it's a song you can relate to. There's a lot of songs I can relate to, but off the top of my head, "Beautiful" by Eminem. I agree with you. Well, personally, the chorus much better than Macklemore's rapping. Yeah. I watched a lot of the Walking Dead videos. There's a YouTuber called Captain Gold. Latest one was, will the governor ever be able to live with Rick at the prison? No chance. He would try to take over. Yeah, I remember Trev Chan too talked about that as well. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. The governor couldn't even be loyal to his own people. But yeah, it's getting late and I want to be in bed at a decent hour and stuff. So I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thanks to everyone that's came by and watched it and stuff. You listen to Ivan B's music yet? Nah. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Okay, bye. Peace out.